Hey everybody, Jim Munchbach here, Family Wealth Builder of Houston. I'm actually in Bastrop State Park. It's one of our favorite places to camp. It's a beautiful, crisp, cool Saturday morning, and I'm really checking out a new way to make videos. So I forgot my tripod. I'll show you the rig at some point, but it's a homemade, very inexpensive setup. I'm using my iPhone 7 with, like I said, a homemade stand. It's not a homemade stand, but it's not a tripod. So I just used duct tape to attach a phone holder. Anyway, I need to make some tutorial videos for MoneyGuidePro, our financial planning software. And the tutorials are for a couple of reasons. One, I want to show my prospective clients as well as my existing clients what's possible with MoneyGuidePro. I believe MoneyGuidePro is the most popular financial planning software in the business. We've used eMoney, MoneyGuidePro. We're looking at Advisor with a Z. There's several, and there's Naviplan. I used that at State Farm. At Morgan Stanley, we used MoneyGuidePro. That's what I'm using today, MoneyGuidePro, and I really like it. It's not perfect, but it's pretty great. They have recently come out with Generation 5. So Generation 5 is like, it's got all the bells and whistles. It's really collaborative, so if you're working with an advisor, the advisor can give you access to the portal, and you can basically enter your information, your goals, your assets, and then the advisor can turn around and create reports and do some serious financial planning in terms of recommendations for things like advanced tax strategies and a whole host of things that become part of the financial planning process. So I like MoneyGuidePro because its ability to go wide and deep. And I'm pretty sure that it's very easy to use compared to other tools on the market. We're right now looking for something that makes it super easy for a prospective client to engage in the financial planning process. And what I mean by that is there are certain things that every financial plan needs to have. Starting with, what does it look like in your plan to produce lifetime income? So you've got the lifetime income. What does it look like when you're my age and you're getting close to where you want to turn on the income? What does that look like in terms of the financial planning software? How does that tool work? How easy is it for you as a prospective client to engage? That's one of the main things that we need in our financial planning software. So as Director of Director of Wealth Management, one of my jobs, one of the things I've been tasked with moving forward is to make sure that we have the right technology stack to deliver superior results in the wealth management department. Like I mentioned earlier, when I was at Morgan Stanley, we used MoneyGuidePro, and it was fine. It was really a lot better than what we used when I became a certified financial planner at State Farm. So the difference today, though, is as an independent financial planner with Family Wealth Builder of Houston and working with my RIA, which is Tremont Street Financial Advisors, we have the ability to use the very freshest, newest version of MoneyGuidePro, which is what they call G5, and I'll be doing some videos to demo that tool in the future. But today I'm just going to go live on Facebook and YouTube with this kind of informal behind the scenes, how I make a video, while I make a video, and the setting. It just happens to be where I am. I know the audio isn't perfect. I typically like to use my Heil, I can't remember the model number, but it is a bad to the bone mic. problem is you have to stand right in front of the mic. And as you can see, I'm here in God's creation in one of the most beautiful places in the hill country, Bastrop State Park. So I'm going to be shooting some video here, and I'll be working in there with my friend Lucy. Say hi, Lucy. She really wants to be out here, but anyway, that's what I'm going to be doing. Connie is in Austin, spending some time with her brother. They had some shopping, Christmas shopping, things to do that frankly I was happy to miss out on. I love them, and I'll see them soon, and we'll have us a campfire, and we'll grill a steak over there on the grill, and it'll be an awesome time. But I'll be spending a couple hours working on some videos, and I'm going to just walk around the park to take a few short little videos just to give you a sense of the beauty of this place. Now, if you know anything about Bastrop, Texas, it's about 30 minutes from Austin, and it's right in the hill country. That's a great little camper. It's like a mattress on wheels. It's a mini. Just talked to that guy. Anyway, if you know anything about Bastrop, you may recall that a few years ago there was a California-style fire right here in the hill country, and it absorbed, just consumed Bastrop. And if you could see what I'm seeing, you'd see kind of a new forest coming to life in the hill country. It's not really a forest, but lots of trees, lots of pine trees got just burnt. And this particular section, we're in Copper's Cove, I believe, is the name of our little area that we're camping in. It didn't get touched. The buildings didn't get touched. The trees were pretty much unharmed. You can see a few of the trees just on the perimeter of the campsite that got, scorched, but nothing really burned in this area. But as soon as you go out into Bastrop around the countryside, you'll see that, it's pretty new, fresh growth, because it was just burnt to the ground when the fire came through here. And I think, when I come here, I always, at least recently, I think about California, and I've got some friends. I spent some time in California, business ventures there, and man, they have to pay attention to fires the way we have to pay attention to hurricanes in Houston. So anyway, just a little background about where I'm at today, just for fun. But mainly what I'm doing right now is I'm shooting a practice video. I'll post this on Facebook and YouTube live. And so obviously right now I'm not reading the comments, but I will once I post this. It'll go posted live. That's a whole nother story. I'll tell you a quick story since we're just you and me, and maybe you've got something better to do today, but I'm kind of having fun just standing here thinking out loud. But I discovered something yesterday that was really cool. I use Wirecast, which I'm an affiliate, so if you click on the link on my website, familywealthbuilder.com, or any of my posts, you'll see that I occasionally post special deals from Wirecast. And so Wirecast is this really cool program that lets you go live on Facebook and YouTube. But what it does, yesterday I figured out a really cool thing that it does that I didn't realize. We're camping, and so the only Wi-Fi I have is my phone, the hotspot. So taking a video from your MacBook or your iPhone. So first of all, taking video on your iPhone is easy, but getting that video from your iPhone to your MacBook is a little tricky. So yesterday I did a little research, and it's Airdrop. I'm sure if you're younger than me, you figured that out a long time ago, but Airdrop is a really cool little tool that lets me quickly move this video, which will be a large video, to my MacBook. And then once it's in my MacBook, I can open it up in iMovie, which is a native video app. That's really cool that I can, add titles and doctor it up a little bit, add transitions. So it's really easy to do. The point I'm trying to make is that yesterday I was here camping because Connie was still working, and so I was playing, and I created a video yesterday. You may have seen it. It was on our anniversary. But that video took just minutes to make, and once I figured out how to get the video, you know, the clips, the pictures from my phone or my iPad into the MacBook, then the beautiful thing that I discovered is because of Wirecast, I could take that video. I don't have to upload it to YouTube or Facebook or Vimeo, which is fine to do those things, but to get the video there, it's like a gigabyte of video. If it's a 20-minute, not even 20, if it's a 6-minute video with decent, you know, like this is 1080, it's not 4K, but what do you think? Is this decent video? I know the audio's not great, but the video's not bad, right? So, and it's so easy. So getting that video though onto the cloud, because of its size, there's no way I'm going to be able to do that while I'm camping. So Wirecast, I open Wirecast, I start streaming live to YouTube. For some reason I can't get it to work to Facebook, so I'll tell you about Facebook in a second and how I actually got on Facebook right now with incredible ease and unbelievable efficiency in terms of data transfer. So I open Wirecast, I go live on Facebook, I click on the video file that's like humongous, and I just play the video and it transcodes it, and by the time I'm done watching the video, because I'm watching it as I'm streaming it to YouTube, like I'm creating it now, I'll load it in my MacBook, I'll fiddle with it in iMovie, and then I'll open Wirecast and I'll click on that movie file and stream it to YouTube. And by the time I'm done watching the video, as I'm creating it and recording it to YouTube, I'll go log into YouTube and there the video is. Never in my life have I ever gotten even a short video to go from whatever device I have it on to YouTube without quite a bit of time. And if it's this long of a video, it's going to take forever. So anyway, just a little background. One of the things I'm excited about, I'm always excited about learning new things. I don't know about you. Do you get excited about learning new things? Technology is something that never ending learning new things. And so I got pretty excited about that yesterday because I really wanted to post that video for Connie, you know, and just to be able to send her a link on her iPhone so she could watch that video. To do that, you have to put the video somewhere, and YouTube is a great place to do that. The problem is, as I so verbosely described, getting the data from wherever to the cloud takes a lot of bandwidth, and it takes quite a bit of time. I did that all yesterday in a very small amount of time and with almost no bandwidth, frankly, compared to what it usually is. So anyway, today I'm going to play around. I'm going to shoot some videos. This will kind of be some B-roll for future videos, but I really do have several series of videos I'm working on, very short videos that are pretty much focused on wealth management and the components of wealth management that I think, I hope, I believe you'll find interesting. So if you haven't checked out my YouTube channel, I haven't ever really broadcasted it, or you know, I think I have 17 subscribers, which is nothing. I mean, I appreciate those 17. I don't even know who they are. I think I'm 4 of them, like different email addresses. But what I want you to think about if you're hearing this video is go to Family Wealth Builder of Houston on YouTube. Just subscribe, because I'm going to be posting some short videos. Currently, we're doing a podcast made in Texas. PodcastHouston.com is where all of our podcasts will be kind of sourced. PodcastHouston.com. But currently in iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher Radio, Spotify, everywhere podcasts are played, you can get Made in Texas, which is the theme is true stories about real people. In this season, in this series, I'm doing 40 days to make your money count. It's just some of my favorite stories in my book, Make Your Money Count. And so that series is going on now. I'm not really promoting it. I want to get all 40 in the can, and then I'm going to use it as kind of a email marketing deal just to let folks know about Podcast Houston. And this show is sponsored by family wealth builder of Houston. And I'm Jim Munchbach, and I appreciate you watching my video, but I'd like you to subscribe to my channel and see future videos. It'll be a lot shorter and much more to the point, but this is kind of behind the scenes in Bastrop, Texas. Now on to work. Have a great day.